A movie about a robot trying to be more human? Without any fights or explosions? No fights. No explosions. Nothing. No stupid subplots about a rival company or gangster rappers? Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Wright, and welcome to Wright at the Movies. Today, I'm talking about Ex Machina. It stars Oscar Isaac, Domhnall Gleeson, and Alicia Vikander. It is about Domhnall Gleeson. He works for this big tech company, and one day he wins this company lottery, and he gets to go visit the founder of the company's house for a whole week.
So how does a programmer get to be meeting the CEO? I won a competition. The president can't get Mr. Garrick on the phone, and you got the golden ticket.
When he goes in, he finally meets him. And he's really, really eccentric. He lives in the middle of nowhere.
It's good to meet you, Nathan.
It's good to meet you too, Caleb. Can we just get past the whole employer-employee thing? Cheers.
And there's nobody else around. It's just him, and there's this really weird kind of tone in the air. And he's built this AI, and he wants Domhnall Gleeson to come in and basically test this AI and see if it's human.
I want to talk to you about the greatest scientific event in the history of man.
Are you building an AI?
Proving that this robot is human is a lot harder than it sounds.
Hello.
Hi.
I've never met anyone new before. Have you?
None like you.
And what follows, like whenever you test humanity, is basically, what is humanity?
She's incredible.
The challenge is to show you that she's a robot and then see if you still feel she has consciousness.
What's artificial intelligence? What's real-life intelligence? Who's good? Who's bad? Who's real? Who's human? Who's not? After a while, everything gets so advanced and so blurry, everything starts to meld together and it doesn't make perfect sense anymore. And that's good sci-fi. No, scratch that. That's great sci-fi. I love a good science fiction short story. And they just write about huge ideas and then make them very short and very concise questions. It takes a really simple premise and then just explores the hell out of it. It's something that's definitely been missing from movies for a long time.
Do you think I might be switched off?
It's not up to me.
Why is it up to anyone?
Like I said earlier, it's a story about a robot trying to be more human. That's it. When you tell somebody about this movie, the first thing that I keep hearing is, oh, that sounds really generic. But like, when was the last time a movie like this was made? There's a lot of questions about humanity in a lot of big sci-fi action movies, but they don't ever explore it fully. Chappie had a lot of really cool big moments like this, but it also had a lot of really big action pieces, and primarily it was an action movie. Even the remake to RoboCop had a lot of these big questions. But again, that was an action movie. The closest that we get lately to science fiction movies is action movies, because they're all comic books or old stories that they want to adapt. This is an original, cool, science fiction story. Ex Machina is going to be a new classic. It's stylish, it's simplistic. It's a science fiction story that sends chills down your spine.
You shouldn't trust Nathan. You shouldn't trust anything he says.
Bringing up a lot of big questions like nature versus nurture for a robot is basically science fiction's bread and butter. And this movie does it beautifully. The execution for this first-time director is absolutely flawless. It's amazing. This is his first movie.
I think it's the next model that's going to be the real breakthrough.
Well, what do you do with the old one?
You have to help me.
The plot does get more complex and more stuff does keep happening, but honestly, it is a very contained and small story. Things get more complex, lies are being told, secrets are being kept, you don't know who to trust.
Maybe she's pretending to like you.
Well, why would she do that?
Oscar Isaac is great as the inventor. He's brilliant, but he's also eccentric and he has this dark side to him. Yeah, he's brilliant, but he's a raging alcoholic. So intriguing and different, because when he's not typing away huge lines of code, he's exercising all night. And when he's not exercising, he's drinking himself blind. And you don't know if he's just eccentric and really, really smart, or if he's creepy and has this dark side. And who's to say it's not both? Alicia Vikander as the robot, Ava, is also just incredible. She shines in this movie, and I hope I see her in more stuff because of this movie.
Do you want to be my friend?
Of course.
Will it be possible?
Why would it not be?
She feels so human, but also, you know, not human. It's hard to describe. There's something in her eyes when she's looking at Domhnall Gleeson. There's something in her eyes that is so too human. When she's looking at him, she's really looking at him. Like her eyes are just, there's something in her eyes.
Do you think about me? If you lie, I will know.
No.
Lie.
She's always learning. She's always watching. She's so inspiring, and yet also naive. She's childish, and yet also brilliant. She's like a child that's growing up really, really fast. A character who's beautiful and fun one moment, and dark and scary the next, is just so awesome. Kind of crazy to think about all the machines we have in our lives, and how they constantly keep track of us, and remember everything we ever do, and watch and listen to us constantly. So eventually, she keeps growing up to the point where she's not convenient for them anymore. She's not a cute little toy experiment. She's an actual person with actual desires. This asks a lot of questions about what would happen once a robot becomes self-aware. It wouldn't want to be convenient for us anymore. It has its own hopes and dreams.
Is it strange to have made something that hates you?
The pace of this movie is just crazy slow. It has a bit of a Kubrick kind of sense to it when it comes to these long shots, these drilling hallways that you're creeped out. There's a lot of paranoia that gets instilled in you. The cinematography is amazing in this cold, stale, notebooky kind of way. Along with the cinematography, the soundtrack is also really, really good. Much of the horror of it comes from the tone, the world that they build, these subtle, brilliant things. Get in your head. If you're looking for a big, actiony, obnoxious explosion fest, go see Avengers 2 again. It's great. I loved it. If you're looking for a big, humanity-questioning, artsy-fartsy, beautiful science fiction movie, go see Ex Machina. It's really, really, really beautiful. Okay? 2 thumbs up. Go see it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Mr. Wright. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.